Hey everybody, it's Metal Kid Doc back once again for a video. Okay, well welcome back everyone. This is Metal Kid Doc back for another Leafgreen video. In the last episode we took on Misty and we defeated her. And then we defeated our rival and went up to Route 24 and Route 25 and went to Bill's house and got an SS ticket. And in this episode we're going to be leaving Vermillion City. And, yeah. As you can see, someone broke into these guys' house. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way out into no good. Haha, bad puns aside, let's talk to this guy. Those miserable Rockets, look what they've done to my house! They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. I was gonna use it on a Mankey or a Sandshrew. That cost me a bundle, it did! Well, yeah, that cost like around maybe, I don't know, 1,000 Poké-Dollars? I'd be upset too. Hey, stay out. This isn't your yard. Huh, me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? Yes, and let's beat you up. Because that's what we do. We don't care if you're an innocent bystander or a criminal. If you have Pokemon, we're gonna brawl. That's just a fact of life. But yeah, sorry for not uploading yesterday, guys. I was just kind of chilling and I didn't really feel like uploading a video, but I am definitely feeling like uploading something today. And so yeah, here's a Drowsy. Cool Pokemon. It's a decent Psychic type. It can learn Hypnosis and can, of course, put you to sleep. It's a lot less accurate than using Sleep Powder. So yeah. But it's pretty tanky, too. And it can disable your moves, too. So if you use a move and then it disables it, you can't use the move until, like, a certain amount of turns. And hopefully this episode we are going to be catching a new Pokemon, because I did say in the previous episodes that the next Pokemon we're going to get is right around the 3rd gym. Okay! I'll return the TM I stole. We got TM28, which is Dig, of course. The guy mentioned it earlier. Let's see what that couple has to say, if they say anything. I figure what's lost is lost. I decided to teach Dig how to dig without a TM. I don't know why I gave them the same voice as the Grunt, but they're both burly men. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their... Okay, you say the same thing. And he just accepts the fact that his TM got stolen and now we have it. Let's move on. And now we've reached Route 5. And there is a new Pokemon we can catch here. Is it going to be the one we catch? Who knows for our team? Well, let's just show it off because it's a lot more common, I think. No, it's not the Pidgey. But hey, if you wanted to catch a Pidgey and evolve it faster, now would be the best time to catch it, because, of course, it evolves at level 18 into Pidgeotto. And so, yeah, it'd be a much smarter move to catch a later stage of it. Oh, and here's a Bellsprout, which I was trying to find earlier. And, of course, it's the Virgin exclusive. I'm still going to try to catch this thing. I wonder if I can put it to sleep, though. Okay, good. Tackle still doesn't do too much to Bellsprout. And we're gonna try to test our luck with a Pokeball. Because I don't know if I can put it to sleep or not. 1, 2, 3. Huzzah! Bellsprout is ours. It's added to the Pokedex, and it's number 69. Make it that what you will in the comments section. It's a flower Pokemon. It doesn't look like a flower to me, it looks more like a Venus flytrap. Which, funnily enough, it kind of evolved into a pitcher plant slash Venus flytrap. And here's something that's pretty interesting. This is the Pokemon Daycare, and he runs the daycare service. So if you want to raise a Pokemon, like, you can like leave a Pokemon here in this guy, and they will gain levels. In other games, it makes your Pokemon be able to breed, But we can't do that yet. That happens in the post-game. But let's put away our Bellsprout for now. And there's a little trick that you should learn. So, if there is no, like, Pokemon Center, you can actually put your Pokemon in the PC, and they will heal. They will be able to heal if you... It's a lot more tedious to try that trick, but if there's really no Pokemon Center nearby, you can actually just put your Pokemon on the PC and they'll get all their PP and HP back. It's a pretty interesting trick. I don't know if they patched that in later Pokemon games, but it's a pretty interesting trick. And let's talk to her. Hi, do you have a Nidoran female? You want to trade for my Nidoran male? And that's actually a pretty decent trade, because if you have a Nidoran female, it's a lot more common in Leafgreen. So if you want to, you know, go through the trouble of getting a Nidoran male without any of the hassle, she's actually a pretty decent trade. But there's another trade I want to show off since I caught a certain Pokemon in the last episode. And it actually is able to be traded out for some rare Pokemon you can only get via trading. But we'll show that off. I don't know if it's going to be in this part or maybe a later part, but we'll get to that when we get to it. And we're going to try to avoid all these trainers because, like I said, there's a certain Pokemon we're going to be catching pretty soon. And I want that certain Pokemon to get all the experience, so I can catch up in levels of lettuce. But we have a mandatory battle right here, though, so we have to fight this guy. Huh? You want to talk to me? Well, I want to fight you. Because, like I say, if you have Pokemon, you can brawl. And a level 16 Spearow, that's no trouble at all. We can just take it out easily at this point. Yeah, my over-leveled Ivysaur has a few select words to say to you. And that word is tackle. Yeah, you're gonna lower my stats? Yeah, that's cute. That's very cute. Camper Jeff is gonna send out Eradicate, and this is the evolved form of Rattata, of course. Evolves at level 16. Makes perfect sense. I was saying it makes perfect sense for it to be at level 16 if it just evolved. Like, I know certain Pokemon trainers who tend to have, like, evolved Pokemon before they should have them. Like, take the first gym leader of the Gen 2 games. You have leader Faulkner with his level 9 Pidgeotto, which Pidgeotto, like I said, it evolves at level 18. Camper Jeff, this stinks. I couldn't beat your challenge. What, the challenge of talking to me? Yeah. That doesn't seem like a challenge. Okay, I take that back. It's a bit of a challenge to commentate, but talking to you, that doesn't seem like much of a challenge. All I have to do is press A. Anyway, let's heal up. And we're at Vermillion City now. That was pretty quick. But like I said, we're going to be catching a new Pokemon. And also, let's talk to this guy. Even if they are same level, Pokemon can have very different stats and abilities. Pokemon raised by a trainer will be stronger than the one in the wild, which I mentioned in part 1, of course. Actually, no, not part 1. I mentioned it in part 2. The urge to battle with someone you've tangled with before. Have you ever had that urge? I'm sure you had. I wanted to battle a certain people over and over too. So I've been giving these away. Please take one. We get something pretty decent, a Versus Seeker, which is the thing I mentioned in like one of the previous episodes, where I said there will be an easy way to grind later. Well, this is the way. Basically, you can rematch trainers with this thing. Yeah, exactly. What she said. And before we continue, let's go get some Pokeballs. Because there is a certain Pokemon we're going to be catching, and it's going to be our second party member. We're going to get about, like, 9 Pokemon. Actually, let's go for 10 so we can get the... Oh, I don't think you can get a free Premier Ball, but 10 is more substantial. And we might as well get some potions, too. Saving them up for a future dungeon. Oh, and speaking of future dungeons, we might as well get some repels. It's always good to stock up, as they say. And, you know what, I'll buy one of each of the... I'll buy one of each of the status curing moves. Except for Ice Heals, because Freeze is actually one of the rarest of status conditions to get in this game. Like, you're never really gonna get it. And besides, in this game you can cure it by just using a fire move, I think. Oh, there are Pokemon Center, let's heal. I think I've already healed before, but can't be too sure if I did. Like, do you ever have that feeling, like, where it's like, wait, did I heal, or wait, did I save? Yeah. I always get that urge. Oh, and I'm still stuffy from the other day. I was kind of sick. So that's kind of why I didn't upload as well. Wait, I don't want to save the game. As soon as I mentioned saving, I accidentally pull up the save screen. Welcome to Route 11, home of where our second Pokemon we're going to be catching is. Let's see if we can find it. It's not Spearow. Although I mentioned Spearow is good, I don't need a flying type. Flying is an okay type. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Here it is! It's Drowsy. We're gonna be catching a Drowsy as our second Pokemon. And let's try to put some status on her. I don't think you can put her to sleep because she has the ability of Insomnia. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be a female Drowsy, but hey, that works. I don't discriminate. Oh yeah, and it will try to put me to sleep while I'm trying to weaken it. And I know I'm putting it on a timer, but I'm kind of scared of actually putting status on it, or, you know, putting damage on it. I'm gonna see if it does have the ability, even though I did mention that I don't think it can be put to sleep. I want to at least see if I'm right here. Yep, it has Insomnia. I'm gonna be chucking balls at her. Don't take that out of context. Anyway, let's try to catch this Pokemon. And nope, you don't get the free Premier Ball with the 10 Pokeballs. That's in later gens. That's what I was kind of going like, I wonder if I can get a free Premier Ball. And yep, we caught her. And I've already got the perfect name for her, too. Puts enemies to sleep, and then eats their dreams. Occasionally gets sick from eating only bad dreams. But yeah, let's give her a nickname. It was more of a boy nickname, but hey, I don't really care, because her name is Hipster. She's a hipster girl. Hipster is a gender neutral term, which I don't really mind. You can name her frickin' Shaggy or something. Hipster! Yeah, it's a dumb nickname, but it'll make sense later. And plus, I always name my Drowsy and Hypno Hipster. And okay, yeah, I just spoiled it, but that's why. It's a play on the word Hypno. And I'm gonna say that Drowsy is actually a pretty good Pokemon, and I did mention how tanky they can be. It's like, it's not the best. Some people say it's not the best option, but that's because Alakazam is technically the best option. But he's a trade evolution, and besides, Drowsy can be pretty good on her own. Yeah, the more I think about it, I'm glad I caught a female one, because we now have a female hipster on our team. Sorry, Temchu, but you served your purpose. We have our second Pokemon. And now we're going to be testing her out in battle. You know those trainers we kind of skipped? Well, we're going to be fighting them now. Well, me? Okay, I'll play. Didn't need my test subject for my new Pokemon. You'll see the move she has. She has Confusion, which is a Psychic move. Yeah, she's a Psychic type. She's got Hypnosis, which, like I said, puts people to sleep. Disable, which can disable moves. And Pound, which is just a normal attack. It's like Tackle. I'm gonna try to see if I can put her to sleep. Oh, yep! And we get to actually pull off the move ourselves. I want to see if Hipster can actually take this Pidgey out on her own. If she gets low in health, I probably will switch out, but for now I just want to test. Oh, we got Confusion, let's go! Now that's more like it. I love when I get Confusion status off. Please hit yourself with Confusion. Oh, let's go! Get wrecked, Pidgey. This is the power of a Psychic type right here. Okay. Well, she pulls up. Well, this thing pulls off a Gust. Well, it is technically a female Pidgey as well. But this is a okay. Well, I'm gonna keep you in, but I just want to heal because I really want Drowsy to get the experience. Just all the experience. Hit yourself in the face, sir, or bird. Well, hit yourself because in the beak, because technically. Okay, well, you can only hit yourself with your wing, but... Okay, now it's out of Confusion, and that's fine. Drowsy's tanky. And she won the fight. Okay, I think there's one more Pokemon, but... Getting all the experience. Another Pidgey. You know what? I will switch out, because... Switch training's the best way to train a level Pokemon. I just wanted to see if she could solo a Pidgey on her own. I might do a little off-screen training so I can get Drowsy up to the level, but if... I'm just gonna say that I will try to make sure she doesn't, like, you don't miss significantly much of the action, but I will try to at least fight all these trainers because, you know, that'll at least be part of the grinding, but I'll probably rematch these trainers off-screen, maybe. Because I really want Drowsy to get the experience. And things just didn't work. It's always good to heal, too. I could also make this a double feature like I did with episodes 3 and 4. Actually, no, not episodes 3 and 4. I think it was episodes 2 and 3. Might make it a double feature since you guys missed out yesterday. But first, let's talk to this guy in here, in his house. I'm the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Well, yes I do, sir. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. We get the old rod from the fishing guru. And essentially, that's, of course, fishing. And if you do go fishing here, you'll catch... There's a certain Pokemon you'll find here, which we do already have. It's just known for being found on the old rod. But let's show it off anyway. Okay. Apparently the fish don't want to bite today. That's fine. You will get better rods as the game goes along, and there we go, we found a Pokemon. And of course the main Pokemon you find on the old rod is Magikarp. So if you didn't get frickin' Magikarp from that scammer dude, then you can catch Magikarp here. And funnily enough, on this exact tile, I found the shiny Magikarp one game. And yeah, that's where I mentioned the red Gyarados from. I literally found it on my first fishing. I just wanted to just do the fishing thing just to show it off, or at least just do it for the heck of it. And on my first catch, in this exact spot, I found a gold Magikarp. It was really awesome. I remember I was like screaming at my brother, like, hey, I found him! And it was really cool. This is back in middle school, by the way. And I've been playing this game a lot more than just once. And I think there's a bug catcher, and this guy, I made fun of bug catchers in the past, but this guy, I gotta give him credit. I've never seen you around. Are you good? And this guy, like I said, is a step up from bug catchers because, for one thing, he only has one Pokemon, and it's a Butterfree. Finally, they've been taking my advice, and actually, it's pretty high level too. I want to see if Hipster can take on Mothra here. Oh god, it has status moves. I want to see if I can actually land this. I don't think I'm gonna be. Yeah, I'm not gonna be lucky. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I have an Ivysaur on my back, and of course you're gonna use Confusion, use Parafusion, so I'm glad I switched out there. I wanted Drowsy to take on this Butterfree, but I just realized how annoying this thing can be. Oh, now it pulls off Parafusion. I just like Parafusion. Painful. So much pain! I'm gonna try one more time to tempt fate here. Or... Ah, okay. Oh, boy. I'm glad I got myself a Paralyzed Heal for this exact situation. And of course you're just gonna spam Supersonic. Would've sucked if you just used Stun Spore again. I wanna at least gradually lower your health. Oh, come on! Yeah, Parafusion's... Oh, and that's even worse. Sleep. Because I can't even attack. But at least it can kind of... At least for Sleep Powder, you can kind of... I don't know. It cures itself after a turn, but Paralysis, it's either you have to use a move on your... You have to either use Sleep Talk, you have to wake up. Oh, and let's go. And there we go. Now, pretty much I've won the fight, if I can just stall for time. Yeah, use Supersonic all you want. Eventually I'm gonna win this fight. Like, I'd say being poisoned and confused is not that bad, but if it's Sleep Powder, or if this Butterfree uses Sleep Powder or Stun Spore, then does this thing only have status moves? That'd be kind of sad if it did. I think it might, actually. I don't want to look at the stats or try to see. Yeah, I think it only has status moves because it has Stun Spore, it has Sleep Powder, then it has frickin'. Okay, I think it has Confusion, which is a psychic move. But it has 3 status moves, which is pretty overkill. If you're playing competitive, I was gonna say, if you're playing competitive, there are some Pokemon that use mainly only status moves, like Ferrothorn or Skarmory. Because like Skarmory uses things like Spikes and Whirlwind, and heck, there's one set that just involves it only using Spikes and Whirlwind. It's inevitable I win the fight. Give up, Butterfree. I have the higher level. And then the bug catcher's like, you underestimate my power and my stalling tactics. Yeah, that fight was torturous, but hey, Hipster grew to level 12! Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a training montage with this new Pokemon. But trust me, I said it was worth it. Because this thing is probably one of the most underrated psychic types in this generation. Alright, it said Insomnia and those moves. I can teach it some other moves too if I need to, but there's gonna be certain TMs you give Pokemon later. Excuse me, this is a private conversation? Well, it's not that private anymore, because I'm gonna just rain on your parade, or your picnic. Picnic for Nancy. Okay, there we go. Now we have some competition. Alright, now we have some fair competition. Let's see if you can pull your weight here, Hipster. Oh, come on! As soon as I start acting confident, the game just serves me a daily dose of karma. Frickin' crits. Crits are fair and balanced! Not really. I could show off Disable, and you know what, I'll actually try to see how much Pound does compared to Confusion. Pound! Okay, not too much. There's not much of a difference there. Come on, hipster! Oh, Hyper Fang, that's a bad move. Because it just cuts your health in half, essentially. Or it kinda does that. It does that for weaker Pokemon. For other, I think it just does like 60 power or something, but it does a lot of damage. And level 28 Ivysaur. Let's go. And I'm actually gonna try something kind of crazy here. I'm gonna put this Pikachu to sleep. And then I'm gonna status it and then let Drowsy come in on it. Because there was actually something I want to show off with Leech Seed that's pretty cool. And you're about to see what it is. Let's put some Leech Seed on it. Of course, it's gonna do that. And let's switch over to our Drowsy real quick, because I want to show this off. This is actually really cool. Pikachu's fast asleep, and Drowsy actually gets the help from Leech Seed. It's not just Ivysaur that can do that, so it can be pretty good to actually heal up teammates. It's mainly used in competitive, but it can be pretty useful here if you like in the early game, where like you want some Pokemon to heal up, and you can put someone to sleep and then just switch out, and then they can get the help from Leech Seed. This might be the only instance where that comes into play, but I just wanted to show that off, because that's what makes Leech Seed such a versatile move. You see, now Drowsy can be even more tanky, because Drowsy, like I said, is one of the more tankier Psychic types. Alakazam's more frail, and it's stronger than Drowsy, but Drowsy can take more hits and more punishment. Even though I didn't really show that off really too much well in the Butterfree fight. But hey, that's fine. It's gonna take a bit for Drowsy to get good, like I think around 20s. It's a similar situation to Mankey, but instead of being more of a fast Mon, Drowsy's more of a defensive Mon. That's the best way to describe it. And there we go. Hipster gets the XP. Let's go, Hipster. Usually when you think hipsters, you think of those frickin' dudes just, I don't know. Those dudes going like, ugh, I played Pokemon back when it was like a Gen 1, like there's Gen 1ers. Like, ugh, Red and Blue and Yellow are like the only good Pokemon games. Well, I'm not trying to alienate people if you are, just don't be jerks to people who like other Pokemon games. That's pretty much all I'm saying. And I'm just making a little joke about those people. And here, I want to show this off. There's a few houses I want to show off. Hi, do you have a Spearow? Do you want to trade it for my Farfetch'd? Oh yeah, there's actually... Farfetch'd is a Pokemon you can get only via trading in this game, and I don't recommend you use Farfetch'd on a team. It's terrible. But hey, it's a Pokemon you can find via only trading, and we do have a Farfetch'd we could trade to that little girl. I just adore my Spiel. It's so lovable. It screams "Cute" when I hug it. Better not be strangling it. My Pikachu's twice as cute as that one. Hey, don't make fun of Temchu like that. Ugh. Don't disrespect Temchu. I know I put him in the box, but hey, don't disrespect my Pikachu. Only I can do that. If you watch that blooper, you'll get what I mean. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. The chair of the Pokemon fan club, raised more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon, I surely am. So, did you come to visit here about my Pokemon? Yeah, sure, why not? Good, then listen up. My favorite Rapidash. Oh god, he's a Brody! So cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning. Whatever you say. Rapidash is kind of a mediocre fire type, but hey, to each their own. Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly love it. Oh god, don't hug it when it's sleeping, dude. I don't know where it's been. Hug it while it's sleeping, warm and cuddly. Well, it is warm. It technically will burn it'll burn your flesh because it's a fire horse with fire, with a fire mane. And cuddly, spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. We received a bike voucher, so there was a purpose to talking to this guy. Take that bike voucher to the bike shop in Vermillion City. Exchange that for a bike, free of charge. Don't worry, my favorite Firo will fly me anywhere. I don't need to go. So, I have no need for a bicycle. Hope you like cycling. Well, hey, thank you. That was actually really nice. I feel bad for making fun of you, but it's a meme. I like dunking on people. Anyway, let's go get that free bike that this guy just gave us a voucher for. And let's also fight this trainer along the way. There aren't many bugs out here. Bug catcher Keo with his Weedle. And I want to show this off because I didn't get to show it off during the Butterfree fight. Well, I don't think Butterfree was part poison. But Weedle's part poison, which means Psychic actually does super effective damage. Watch. Yep, super effective. Which is kind of a reason why bug types suck in Gen 1, because most of them are like part poison, or well, Beedrill, the Beedrill line, and I think technically, okay, well, Beedrill is the only example here. And, well, I always thought Bug was weak to Psychic, but Bug was strong against Psychic, but, yeah, Bug is stronger against Psychic types, but, like, you see right here, it's a Caterpie, it's not going to be doing too much. And that's a reason why Psychic type was super overpowered in Gen 1. Sure, in later gens you got better Pokemon to deal with it, like, in Gen 2 they made the Steel type and Dark type just to counter the Psychic type. And so, yeah. Steel types like Magnemite, and of course one of the big ones was Caesar. But those Pokemon were like the best ways to counter Psychics, and heck, one of the only other counters, like in frickin' Gen 1, the only other counter were Ghost types, but the thing with them is that there was only one Ghost line in Generation 1, and it was part Poison, so technically it was screwed over by Psychic types, and, Ghost Poison. But, yeah, so pretty much there was no apparent weaknesses with Psychic types. So that's what made them overpowered, both in competitive and in just, you know, Gen 1 in general. In general, okay, I'll stop. And I'm glad I bought an antidote for this exact situation. I would have minded to use it later, but I don't really care. Let's heal up Hipster a bit. And let's go claim our free bike. People often lose things in the darkness of the underground path, which is a little hint that, like, you can actually look around for items down here and you can get stuff. I don't know where they are, but I could always just look around real quick. Yep, see, we found a burn heal. See, it's always good to check for these things. And there's an item that can let you check where lost items are, but I'm gonna say, if you look around, then, well... Gonna look around for the items. I'll probably stop in a minute here. I just wanted to just see if there's anything else. Yeah, I'll stop. Okay. Yep, nothing too important. Just an ice heal and a burn heal. There's probably a lot more to check for. And of course, I might actually do this trade, maybe. But I'll probably have to see. The Nidoran we have, I did train up a bit, but I'll be able to probably train it up in the later. And I'll probably just catch another one just to trade for, because I can technically get it to evolve into its final form since we have the Moonstone. And a Moonstone evolves. So if you want a Nidoqueen, like I mentioned, you essentially have to evolve Nidoran at level 16 into Nidorina, and then use... And then you have to use a Moonstone on it to make it become Nidoqueen. Anyway, let's go to the bike shop and get claim our free bike. Let's talk to this guy real quick. Oh, that's a bike voucher! Okay, here you go. But if you talk to this guy earlier, it actually goes for 1,000,000 Pokemon dollars, which you can't physically get. And even if you do get it by hacking the game, you still can't buy it. So it's essentially, this bike voucher is the only way you get a bicycle. Thank you, and come back again sometime. Let's show this thing off. Yep. And you can select items, and we get cool music to go along with this thing. And you're a lot faster when you move on this thing, of course. It doesn't do any cool things like in Generation 3 where it can hop and go super, super fast, but this thing is actually pretty good to get around with. And of course it's got the cool music to go with it, and there's a certain route that can only be accessed by cycling, so it's actually good that we have this bike. And a small part of me wants to call it here, actually. But for now, let's head back to Vermillion and then we'll call it. Because we did get a lot done, actually. We caught our second Pokemon, and we explored a bit of the town. And in the next episode, there is a dungeon we're going to be tackling. We're going to be tackling it coming up, and it's a trainer dungeon, too, so we can get our hipster to become a higher level through this dungeon. But yeah. Let's talk to this guy. I'm putting up a building on this plot of land. I own it all. My Pokemon are tamping the land to lay the foundation. I think your Machop's dying, sir. Okay, never mind. It's just stopping the land flat. And fun fact about this guy, he doesn't actually make a building in, like, later Gen 2. He's still building his land, apparently, I think. Which, I don't know what he's trying to build anyway. He's probably just building a house or a mansion or something, but it would be cool, like, if, like, we got, like, a Vermillion City where we get to see this guy actually build something, and it's, like, a game corner or something. Well, not a game corner, maybe, like, something like, I don't know, like a battle facility, like the Battle Tower, or something, like it's a post-game thing. That'd be cool. I mean, if we ever get a Gen 2 remake, maybe. Anyway, that's the Pokemon Fan Club, and down here is a gym, which we don't have access to yet, because there's a bush in the way, of course. This tree looks like it can be cut down. And yeah. And down here is where our next dungeon is. Welcome to the SSN! Yep, we need a ticket to get down there, but as luck will know, as fate will know it, well, not fate, as luck would have it, we have the ticket to go to this dungeon, the SS ticket, which of course it's required for sailing on the SS man. And we're going to be taking on that dungeon in the next episode. And fun fact about this guy, in pirated versions, or not really pirated, in like fan ROMs of something, this guy says, if you like this game, buy it or die. That's like a famous rumor or something, and it technically is kind of true in like fan-made Pokemon titles, but it's a big myth. It's pretty interesting. It's in Vermillions, there's the Vermillion once a year, which means yeah, this dungeon is quite the exquisite cruise, and while we're here, we're gonna call it. So yeah, next episode, we're gonna be taking on the SS and the third dungeon of the game. but I don't know if it's technically a dungeon because it doesn't have any wild Pokemon, but it has a lot of trainers, so we're going to be going on that. That's going to be fun. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. This is Metal Kid Doc, signing out. Of course, I want to save my game real quick. But yeah, later.